Hey everyone, I just wanted to put together a quick video tutorial to show you the latest updates that we've made to our PDF presentations that are available to you on DesignFiles. So we've recently added in some new functionality that will allow you to specifically choose which design boards and which product lists you want to add to that presentation for your client. And I'll just show you what that looks like now. So I'm going to go up to this option up here and I'm going to click on the option to download client presentation. Now you'll notice that we've changed up the functionality here. So you have a lot more options available to you. For starters, if you wanted to create a PDF presentation that included all of the design boards but no product lists, you can click on this checkbox here. Or you can go ahead and include all design boards and all of the product lists that are associated with those designs. Or you can start getting into individual options as well. So in this case, I think I'm actually just going to include all of the design boards, and I'm only going to include the one product list. This is particularly useful if you have created multiple design boards and they are using the same products, in which case you don't necessarily want to include multiple product lists in your PDF presentation because you're just doubling up on each of those items. So I'm going to go ahead and include just the one product list, and I'm going to generate the presentation. Okay, so now we can see, here's my presentation. It's got my branded header with my logo and my contact information. We've got a nice large image of the design board, the name of the project, and the overall cost for the items added to this design board. And if I scroll down, I'll see the product list that was associated with this particular design. And if I scroll down further, I'll be able to see the secondary design board and the third design board. Now, let's say that you actually want all of your design boards to be listed together, and instead of having your product list in the middle of the presentation, you want to bump that all the way to the end of the presentation. So to do that, I'm just going to click out of here. And you can do that in one of two ways. So we'll go back into this menu here, and there is an option to reorder the designs in the project. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm just going to shift my design boards around so that, let's see here. Now this was the original first design, and I wanted to include the product list with this design board in it. So I'm just going to shift around my design boards so that I can push this one to the end, and then the product list will follow. So I'm just going to save that. We'll just go back to the first one. So this will now be the first design board, the second design board, and the third. And now I'm going to go in and click on that download client presentation again. And we'll just get rid of this and rid of this, and I'm going to keep this product list here, and I'll generate the presentation. So now we should see the first design board, second design board, third design board, and followed by the product list. So that's one option that's available to you. Now, let's say that you really are sold on having this as your first design board in your presentation, but you still want to have that product list pushed all the way to the back of your presentation. So if that's the case, here's another option for you. I'm going to go ahead and we'll just reorder these designs again to bring this one back to the first position. Actually, I'll just do this. So we've got this one back in the first position, in the 2D concept boards in the third position, or the second position, and the floor plan is in the third position. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And now what we can do is I'm actually going to duplicate this first board. So we'll go into the menu here. There's an option here to duplicate the design. So it'll create a fourth board in my presentation. And now that I have this in place, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to submit this design to my client. I'm just going to use it as a duplicate for my presentation. So I'm going to go back into this menu. I'll click on the option to download the client presentation, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to include the design boards, but I'm going to exclude the board from this fourth option because it's a duplicate, and I'm going to take the product list from it, which will match the product list on this first one. But this means I'll now have the appropriate order, where I have this design as my first, my second, my third. I'm hiding this design, but I'm taking the product list. So I'll generate this presentation. Now we've got our first design board, the preferred one, to start the presentation, followed by the second, the third, and here's our product list. So there are a few ways. Those are some options that you have available to you to kind of tweak the order of your design presentations for your client. It'll allow you to set the preferred order and really create nice, clean presentations that you can send out to your clients. So definitely give it a go and let us know what you think. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Bye.